Hi friends, it's Elizabeth Stone with another episode of An Invitation. Today I'm inviting you to learn how to make Mama's meatloaf. This was my mama's meatloaf and I grew up on it. It's something I absolutely love. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to make this meatloaf. It's really, really easy. Let me go through the ingredients first so you can see it. I have 1 pound of ground beef. We like to use an 80-20 blend of ground beef. I have 2 whole eggs. I have about a half a cup of diced onion. We're going to use a tablespoon of Leon Parents or Worcestershire. I've got a lot of marinara, but I'm going to just use a tablespoon in the meat and then we'll put the rest on top. And then I'm going to be using about a cup of oatmeal. So for those of you that eat our meatloaf, you know that it is gluten-free because of the oatmeal. But now if you are celiac, and of course I just always like to make a mess, so we're just going to leave it that way. I'm a messy cook. It's all right. But if you're celiac, you might want to make sure that you buy your oatmeal and that it's certified gluten-free. Okay, so we're going to start. So I'm going to take the 1 pound of ground beef and I'm going to put it in this bowl here. And I'm just going to spread it out a little bit. And then we're going to add our 2 eggs like this. Like this. Now I like to mix it with my hands. That's why I have on gloves. But if you don't want to mix it with your hands, you can use a spoon. Then we've got about a half cup of onion. I put it in raw. You don't have to cook it. And then we're going to do a tablespoon. These are teaspoons, so we're going to, which is 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon. So a tablespoon of Worcestershire, and this is a tablespoon of marinara. You can use any marinara that you like. There are several that I like. I like the original ragu. I like a marinara called Big Red. So whatever you like, you can use. And then we're going to go with a cup of oatmeal. We're going to pour that in, and then I'm just going to mix this all up. Okay, just get it nice and mixed up together. You can see the egg and all the oatmeal. And so now we have it all mixed in. You can see it. And there are 2 choices. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to empty all this out onto the pan like that. So if you want to make one big meatloaf, you can. Some people like to make them in a loaf pan, and that's okay too. But if you want to make one big meatloaf like this, this will serve about 4, maybe 5 people. You could also do this, which is what we do here at the food shop, is we make little small loaves like this. So basically this is a loaf that feeds 2. So you're just going to form it into 2 smaller loaves. So if it's just 2 of you and you want to make 2 small ones, you can eat one and then you can put the other one in the freezer. So you can see I've just done that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this marinara sauce. I'm going to take these gloves off now. We're going to come with our marinara sauce and we're going to pour it right on top of this so it cooks into it. You want to cover it really well. Just cover it all the way around. So I'm going to push it down like that so it covers it all the way around. Okay, and then we'll do the other one. Okay, so now I've got this completely covered with marinara. Maybe just another spoon on the top just for good measure. And then, this was my mother's secret. She took bacon. Everything is better with bacon. So I've just got some strips of bacon here. I'm going to cut them in half. And then what we do is we zigzag these across. And when this bakes, oh my goodness, it's good. You get all that little bacon flavor in there. Of course, if you don't like bacon, you don't have to do this, but I can't imagine who wouldn't like bacon. So we're going to do this and this. And then we're going to do this. I love this recipe. It's very easy. It's very quick. You can do this at home. If you want to do it ahead of time, you can do ahead of time and put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to bake it. I'm going to put this in the oven and we're going to check it out in a few minutes. So it's going to be in a 350-degree oven. We're going to go about 30 to 40 minutes, make sure the meat is completely done on the inside. So we'll be back in a few minutes to see how it turned out. Alrighty, look at this. These just came out of the oven, and I want you to look at that bacon on top. Doesn't it look beautiful? It's fabulous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut one of these in half because that's what I would serve as one person's. I will go ahead and cut this in half. Hopefully I can get my knife through, there we go, through the bacon. And we're gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna open it up for you and show you how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is what I do. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the plate. And if I can get under here, it's a little bit warm. Okay, and we're gonna put another, I can't leave that bacon off, I just can't. So what I always do is I save some marinara just to put a little extra on the side so when you're eating it, it's nice and moist. So this is my mama's meatloaf, and we call it mama's meatloaf here. So I'm gonna get a nice bite here, and a little sauce on it. Really, really good. Really flavorful, really simple, and a little bit of bacon to finish. Thank you for joining me today, friends. It's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed making this meatloaf with me. Remember, we are here to make entertaining easy for you. Always have fun, and most importantly, always enjoy the experience. Cheers.